Shiba Inu has been forming a massive triangle pattern since the beginning of its time, and if this breaks out to the upside, I really think that we are going to see a very nice explosive move to the upside, heading back to that all-time high that we saw back in October of 2021. If you are a Shiba Inu holder, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel and make sure that you click the like button because it helps with the algorithm, and we are going to be able to push this video to many more new people who are not familiar with Shiba Inu's potential upside, and therefore we are going to get more people to invest into the Shiba Inu coin. Let's get straight into it. So back in October of 2021, Shiba Inu pumped all the way up to 0.408851, and back then Dogecoin was performing very well, partly because Elon Musk was tweeting a lot about Dogecoin, and also back then Elon Musk got his own Shiba Inu dog, so that was very good marketing for both Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. But Shiba Inu's pump was special, guys. This is an extraordinary pump. There was some time when Shiba Inu was outperforming Dogecoin, and it surpassed Dogecoin on CoinMarketCap, right? It was ranked above Dogecoin, which is crazy. As you see here, if we take a look at the all-time chart, we see that Shiba Inu has increased over 894,000%, which is crazy. Not many other altcoins have experienced crazy pumps like this one here. But if we take a look at the logarithmic chart, guys, look at this. This looks really bullish. We had this crazy pump in the beginning, and then, since 2021, we have been consolidating, right? This is amazing when it comes to the logarithmic chart. This is very bullish because the trend tends to continue. The trend is your friend. Therefore, in the long term, nobody knows when it's going to happen, if it's going to be this cycle or next cycle. This trend might continue, and we might see another crazy run to the upside sooner or later. Nobody knows. For now, if you connect this previous all-time high that we saw back in October of 2021 to these recent pumps, the first that happened back in March of 2024 when the crypto market was experiencing a mini bull run, let's say, and altcoins pumped a little bit. And then if we extend this to that even more recent pump that occurred back in December of 2024, we have this very nice trend line, this upper descending yellow trend line that has been acting as a resistance. But also, notice that if we connect these lows, this short, this long accumulation zone, and these lows right here, we have this long-term support going on. So if we combine all that, we see that we have this massive triangle going on. And I really think that if this ends up breaking to the upside, we are going to see a massive, explosive move to the upside. Now, if we zoom in a little bit, we see that Shiba Inu has been forming an even smaller triangle pattern recently. This one right here. Again, we have this upper descending yellow trend line that has been acting as resistance, and also this lower yellow trend line that has been acting as support. So for this cycle specifically, what I don't want to see is, I don't want the price action to break below this. If we lose this support, things are going to turn bearish, guys. We are going to be looking for new support all the way down here, where the previous long accumulation zone bounced, right, during the previous bear market. That's why, because we are still in a bull run, technically, right? I don't want to see Shiba Inu's price action breaking below this support yet. What I want to see is, I want the price action of Shiba Inu to bounce around here, and then I want it to start creeping up. I want it to break above this 200 simple moving average and start bouncing above it for a while. And then eventually, I want to see the price action of Shiba Inu to head all the way up here to test this upper resistance that we got rejected here multiple times. We might get rejected here again, guys. Let's pull the Fibonacci level so we have an idea of the support levels and resistance levels, which look like that, for example. We might get rejected here again. We can time the market, but what we know is that as long as the price action is moving inside the pattern, we have to assume that it's going to continue moving inside the pattern until it breaks out. So we might get rejected here next time we come and test this, and then we might see another down, so we might see something like this, right? The price action getting squeezed into the tip of this triangle before the breakout. But anyway, sooner or later, I really think that after the price action manages to break out of this triangle pattern, we are going to see a very nice move to the upside, maybe surpassing that previous high that we saw back in March of 2024. Because think about it, guys, back in March of 2024, Shiba Inu pumped all the way up to 0.4045, 49 when the crypto market was experiencing a mini bull run. We didn't see an altcoin season yet, right? Therefore, if we see an altcoin season sometime during this cycle, I expect Shiba Inu to pump harder and surpassing that previous high that we saw back in March of 2024. It all depends on Bitcoin and how well the rest of the crypto market is going to perform and how big this altcoin season is going to be. Some people believe that we are not going to see an altcoin season this time. Nobody knows yet. We just have to wait and see. But anyway, it would be awesome if Shiba Inu pumped all the way up to that previous all-time high that we saw back in October of 2021 during this cycle. The chances that we break above that previous all-time high are very low. Not many altcoins have surpassed that previous all-time high that they formed during their first bull run. So the chances that Shiba Inu breaks above that previous all-time high are very low. But reaching that previous all-time high or around this area is still in the game, at least in my view. That's all I have for you today, guys. Again, please do me a solid and subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the like button, and if you want to find these trading setups that I am looking at every single day, make sure that you join my Telegram group. There is a free link in the description below. This is where I post all the trading setups, news, and ideas that I am looking at every single day. AI tokens, meme coins, RWA projects, gaming projects, DeFi, all that kind of stuff can be found on my Telegram group, and it's totally free. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.